Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to No Man's Sky. And I'll tell you the truth, guys, I am going to miss this planet. Went ahead and explored a little bit, uploaded all of my discoveries, including that from the past episodes, into the database, so we have plenty of units to play around with, but I think it's time that we head to the space station and see what we need to do about moving on to the next system. So we need to get the hyperdrive going. We've got thamium. I think we've got all the materials, and if we don't, we should be able to buy them from the auction house, which is good. Launch thruster at 25%. Now, as long as we don't run into any pirates, we should be in good shape, I'm thinking, and hoping. We'll check and see if there's some sort of waypoint or something. I know there's a space station in every area. You might as well go ahead and build up our thamium while we're out and about. Okay, where is the old space station? Look at all these abandoned buildings, man. Crazy. I've seen a lot of streamers, meaning that people have been traveling, which is cool. And while this is going on, let's go ahead and check out our map. What is the next location? We've got actually 2 more jumps before we get to the source of the Atlas interference. And then we can go ahead and travel on to the, I guess, our further location where we've been and where the Atlas is telling us to go. But I'm really curious about that Atlas interference to see if there's anything particularly that we need to do, because I'm not exactly even sure what Atlas interference is. Other than a little bit of playing off camera, I mean, and that's normally just some cleanup work, I don't really play this game except for like the 30 minutes I do per day for an episode. So it's, I don't marathon this. So there's still a lot to explore. And L3, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do a system scan. More abandoned buildings. That seems to be the theme here. We're seeing no cities. It's almost like this entire universe in general has reverted to space station life, kind of like in WALL-E, and left a majority of the planets and whatnot to their own devices, which I guess is okay. But I wonder if there's like any kind of large settlements, or if we're still kind of on the outer rim, for lack of a better term. Ooh, it's a D4, the most dangerous space station of all. Especially if you step on or fly into it. Well, it's not technically a D4, it's more like a top or a dreidel. Let's go ahead and fly in here. It's been a while since we've been on a space station. I don't know if I've actually flown into this one. Only one way to find out though, right? Now I know for a fact that we need suspension fluid. So let's go ahead and boost up here. And no, I have definitely not been here before. This is a very different type of place. Priest Entity Dea. So the robots have religion. We are a test subject now. I don't know if I'd seen that in the last episode. The electronic lifeform is agitated and perhaps in pain. Ah, it wants to shake hands. Sure, why not? Blueprint for toxin suppressor Tau already known. Yeah, we actually need to start pumping up our armor, our suit with some of the newest toys. Speaking of toys, let's go ahead and interface with the Galactic Trade Market and get some of this stuff sold off, and also get some suspension fluid. Iridium is relatively cheap. That's something. Can we look at starship inventory? There we are. I'm going to go ahead and sell the Crolium. Hopefully that's not going to bite us a little bit later. But we need to get a lot of this stuff just off of our ship. And there's our suspension fluid. Fortunately only 1,000 per. Let's see. Plutonium. Iridium, which we're up to our armpits in. Copper, platinum. Suspension fluid. Oh, we need plutonium. I guess we could buy plutonium. It should be relatively cheap. And then we'll have the antimatter for the warp cell. So this time I would very much like to buy. Get one thing of suspension fluid. Please tell me yes, you have plutonium. Excellent. I think we will buy all the plutonium. Just get that settled. Hopefully that's enough. Yes? Ah, excellent. Just enough. There's the electron vapor. There's our antimatter. And we can just keep on keeping on with our warp cell. You need to get a hyperdrive that can actually be charged up with something else other than a warp cell. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that'd be relatively nice if we could pull that off. Got some units attributed to our account. I don't think there's anything else here we could probably do without an Atlas pass. Okay. Well, that is that. I guess we can go ahead and try the other side. And we have a neighbor. Actually, two neighbors. That is a big ship. It's got cargo pods out the wazoo. I'm actually really excited because I think today, either today or early tomorrow, I'm going to go see Kubo. I think it's Kubo of the Two Strings, which is the new kind of claymation movie from the same people who did like Coraline. Really looking forward to it because I thought the premise, kind of Asian adventure, was pretty cool. At least the little that I've seen of it. Oh, we have twins. Solar or Scholar Entity Volkovac. It's a very interesting ship design. What do you got, sir? Or madam? Electronic life forms, sell items, make an offer. How much are you selling the ship for? 853. Look at those cargo slots, guys. Along with cannon damage, phase beam laser cooldown. Those cannons are loaded for bear. Holy crap. However, the pulse engine, the hyperdrive, and the launch thruster are not there. And is this a... Ooh. I love it when the new ships show up. Let's look at this one compared to ours. Accelerated fire, photon cannon, hyperdrive, launch thrusters, pulse engine. I guess that might be just a theme for 595 credits. Okay. Well, that is what it is, and we're going to have continual ships just come in here. That looks like a TIE fighter. It's even got a Death Star on the side of the wing. It's like a weird like X-Wing TIE Fighter hybrid. I would actually buy this ship just for looks. And I am a traveler, thank you. Let's see what this ship has in store. Lots of cargo. Starship energy shield is strengthened, that's always a good decision. And phase beam laser cooldowns are significantly reduced, 606,000 units. Warning, transfer items before... Otherwise they get all the items. Man. So this one's got shields, and we're pretty much very similar in terms of offensive capability. You use these little kind of charts here to compare the two. Oh, I really like that TIE Fighter design, though. We don't have enough, though. I think that's how much it's actually cost, like the 600 and something units, so I don't want to insult him by trying to buy something that I can't afford. You don't... Holy! Look at this gargantuan beast. Kind of looks like a Firefly. Now this thing's going to be worth some money. And we are now a research focus. How much? Yeah, definitely. 1.5 million. Lots of cargo space. Launch thruster. Phase beam destroys starship and asteroid targets. Man. Well, that's unfortunate. I could stay here all day and just watch the different ships come in until we find something awesome. But we're a little bit low on funds, so... Let's go ahead and launch out of here. If we find another TIE Fighter, we are buying it, for sure. And let's go ahead and get traveling to our new location. Which is... Let's see, we've got to deselect that. Right here. 73.3 light years. Engage, number 1. That came off more Sean Connery than Patrick Stewart. It's kind of hard to do a Patrick Stewart imitation, though. Especially when Sean Connery is so readily available there in the back of your mind. I'm actually kind of sad that he doesn't do movies anymore. If you don't know, if you've ever been curious why Sean Connery doesn't make movies anymore, he retired after filming The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and having the movie flop. I don't know his particular mindset on it, but I think at that point he just kind of washed his hands and went, "That's enough of Hollywood. I'll just make a living being Sean Connery." Sinmu Ladzent 15. Journey milestone accomplished. This world looks hellish. We warped 5 times. Well, where should be our first landing? Oh! Oh, that's pretty. Let's go ahead and head over here. This is a planet of archipelagos. It looks like primarily ocean. Now, I actually did dive into the water into the jungle planet. There was a river, and I do have confirmation. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's go ahead and scan. Trading post detected. Where's the trading post? Is it on this world? Oh, it is on this world. That seems like a good place to start. Maybe we scan more things the closer we are to the planets. I guess that would make sense. Gotta put on those brakes. Yeah, these are definitely just a planet filled with islands, or at least smaller continents. So that'll be kind of cool to see. Oh, easy. I think we overshot it a bit. There it is. And we got planetary interference. Let's just go ahead and boost. We'll find it here in about 30 seconds. Maybe it's a time to actually jump into the ocean and see how involved that whole process is. Because we do have like an oxygen meter and everything in the water. So that's definitely something to go on. Let's take a look at some of these land masses. We got more big rocks. Whoa, here's a base. And looks kind of like a Stargate. Akiyama Forest. Temperate, passive, frequent, and numerous fauna. So we got tons of plant life and tons of animal life on this planet. I guess it would make sense considering all the water. And thallium literally grows on trees. Well, let's head in here. And we're still dealing with the Korvax. How's it going? Mr. M's? Or Mrs.? You're gonna teach me some words? Lifeform shows me complicated creature research data to see if I can comprehend it. I must look blank because the lifeform instead projects 3 holographic images into my visor. It's clearly seeking my opinion on the intellect level of my own species. I am shown a vacant-looking slug, a more advanced beaked traitor, and a member of its own vastly intelligent electronic race. Ooh. Well, if I point to the electronic life form, I'm basically saying it's on its own terms. The beaked traitor maybe is the comfortable middle, so let's go ahead and say that. The life form was clearly expecting this answer. Is ready. Advanced cooling theta. Already known. I think we're learning we know at least a ton of the tech right now. Let's keep on making the Korvax very happy with us. Beam focus. That's new tech. And that's the way out, of course. And this is definitely an Atlas pass, so I'm not even going to bother. Oh crap! Did I walk right by? I probably did walk right by these. Knowledge stones. Korvax word for time? How did I miss these? I guess I was too focused looking over here, or just figured that these were part of the base. Well, let's go ahead and discover this. Hello? Drones? The interesting thing is I don't think you can really scan the drone. Oh, you can. Or did I think I just scanned the plant. I didn't even pay attention to how much drone activity was on this planet. We're not being blasted right off the bat, so I assume it's not dense. So that's something. We got another bunker over here. And we will head to that trading post. We just have to take care of this first. Got another Korvax? Nope. We do have some sort of device. Health levels rise. Ooh. That's good. I wonder if we could do that to the ship. Further reduces cooldown period between users' individual boltcaster shots. And
incoming storm.
Weather warning, incoming storm. What does that mean on this world? Is it just like a windstorm? Oh, it's literally... Oh, it's freezing outside. Minus 38 degrees Celsius. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Hello there, Mr. Drone. I'm not even going to bother shooting you. Let's head to the ship and go to that trading post. It's so great. We found 2, like, habitable planets. Like, awesome habitable planets. All in the same... like, back-to-back. I'm cautiously optimistic. You know what that means. Launch thruster is gone. That's alright. Let's go ahead and scan. Nothing else really popped up, so I guess there's nowhere to go but this trading post. Unless we find something. Because it got dark really quickly on this planet. I haven't seen any monoliths or anything in a while. But we got another... I think that's another base over there. Did you see that orb? On the other side of the hill? Now our store point is saved. I don't think this storm's going to actually hurt us in any way, shape, or form. And we just had some neighbors. Launch thruster... How much plutonium? Ooh, we don't have a whole lot of plutonium. Maybe we'll find some here in these cargo crates. Fascination bead. Well, we definitely have the money for plutonium now. Normally it's in here. There's the plutonium. Good, good, good. Now, are there no aliens? Oh, there you are. How's it going? I'm liking you guys a little bit more than the Vikings, and I can't talk to them because my inventory is full. Let's transfer the fascination bead. Now can I talk to you? Traveler of the Atlas. Korvax standing. Korvax convergence. I've interrupted an electronic lifeform in the middle of its work. Inquiring mask lights flash up towards me and scan me from head to foot. Simultaneously, on its datapad, its silicon fingers flick through images of this planet's plants and creatures before adding my own image. Its facial lighting is starting to dim. Its interest in me is perhaps fading. I need a way to impress. Share creature scan data. I don't think we have a whole lot here. Let's go ahead and give some silicate element, which is the 10 iridium. The lifeform's facial lights briefly flash, and it gives me a technology blueprint. Increases available energy within users' life support systems. And the storm is clearing now, thankfully. Let's go ahead and sell that fascination bead. That's in the... yeah, there you are. Every little bit helps, right? It does start to accumulate over time. So I guess we could just hang out here and other ships would just randomly land. And looks like we've got some more stuff we can loot over here on this platform. And we are now an emissary. We've met 15 aliens. Other than the headbutt escapade, I think we've gotten on well with most of them. Shielding shard. Geknip. I don't think we've actually met any Gek yet. We've met the Viking and the Korvax. We'll be pretty popular among the Gek, I assume, if we were able to keep all this stuff. But, yeah, we might as well go ahead and get it out of our inventory. Otherwise, it's just going to be a fuss. And I wonder if they have suspension fluid. We could just go ahead and get that settled. Because I don't think this planet... I'm not seeing anything else of interest scanned. So let's go ahead and... we need the electron. We need more plutonium. We still have enough iridium and zinc to make the antimatter and the thallium. So let's get some... yeah, why not? We'll just make this a quick stop. Too bad we can't just buy the stuff outright. That would make life so much easier. Suspension, got that done. And now we will buy all the plutoniums. And that should be enough, I'm hoping. Apparently not. We still need 25 plutonium, which is probably available here on the planet's surface. So we'll just leave the ship here. And should we go ahead and dive into the water and see what we can find? It's carbon. There's a drone. I wonder if there's like underwater drones. That'd be kind of terrifying. Because I hate underwater levels for the most part in video games. They always make me nervous. Under the sea. And looks like we can do standard swimming. Actually, yeah. We've got full range of movement underwater. I was curious how they were going to do that. Oxygen protection. That's an interesting way of saying it. But there are like no resources here. Like our scanner is failing us. Here, catch your breath. Carbon isotope. Oh, there's one. It's way over there, however. And we also had that orb over on the other side of that hill we needed to take a look at as well. So let's go grab this first. Is this more thallium, though? Yeah, we got all the thallium in the world. And another storm's incoming. Let's get some high ground here. And temperature levels stabilizing. It's more of those plants. So we actually might be in a little bit of trouble here, guys, because I am finding no... oh, wait. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Ask and ye shall receive. I hope that's plutonium. It's got the right color. Hey! Give me all the things. Good deal. And with that, we should be good to leave this planet. But I do want to kind of give that sphere on the other side of that hill an exploration. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And when we get back, we'll go ahead and check out that. I assume it's another base. And we will go ahead and actually travel to the Atlas interference system and see what exactly we're dealing with. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.